right, how's it going? I have on here the BÆRSkin hoodie. All right, this is a 2-pound fleece. Okay, and they say it's a tactical fleece. What I would say, yeah, is it's kind of durable. It's kind of a workwear sweater. And it does provide a certain amount of warmth. It is kind of warm, and it's kind of durable, but it is a little heavy. It's got numerous pockets on it. It's got the pockets on the arms. It's got the pocket on the chest. It's got zippered pockets for your hands. It's got additional pockets inside. It's got the glove pocket and then a zipper pocket on both sides. It's got bells and whistles on the hood. It's got bells and whistles on the waist. It's a pretty heavy sweater, and one of the things that it does, it kind of hangs down at the bottom and kind of gives it like a jacket type of feel to it. It feels like a leather jacket, but it is just a sweater. It's got nice, it's got, these bells and whistles on the wrist. This Velcro is extremely strong. You can barely pull it off, okay? And it sticks really firm, all right? Locks out the cold from your wrists. It is a little stubby. It's a little short. This is an XL, and it kind of, I'm just a normal 6-foot guy, and this kind of is a little short. I have a brother who's bigger than me, and if I give this to him, it's going to be a little bit too small. So you might want to size up all the way up to the XXL. But yeah, overall, I would say it's pretty warm. It's good for yard work if you're going to be outside of your house in the cold during the winter, chopping wood or whatever you're going to be doing outside. It's good. I would say as soon as I got on my motorcycle, the wind blew straight through it though. So if you're doing normal activities where the wind is just blowing on you, you should be fine. But as soon as you get on any type of ATV or, motorcycle, anything like that, the wind is going to blow straight through just like any other fleece. So, this one is 2 pounds. That's going to be pretty heavy to carry in your bag if you're not wearing it. I've got a couple other fleeces here just to give you an idea of how much lighter some of the other fleeces are. Right away, this is the 2,000 gram per square yard grid stop fleece material. This one's from Mountain Hardware. And this one is 1 pound. Okay, so this one is 2 pounds. Right away, the next fleece is half as heavy. So the heaviest fleece that I have weighs half as much as the BÆRSkin hoodie. Okay. Also, the BÆRSkin hoodie, it's not going to do a whole lot for you if you're driving a truck with the window open, anything like that. The wind is going to blow right through. So you've got to wear something on top. I've got the Houdini here, which is 4 ounces. So this is 1/4 pound. And once I put this on, the combination of these two jackets, this causes this to become like a puffy. So, if I was wearing a down puffy, it would be similar to this. The Houdini becomes the shell, and the BÆRSkin hoodie becomes the insulation on the inside of the puffy, okay? The Houdini is 4 ounces, and if I wanted to make it waterproof, I would wear this one. I've got this rain jacket from Lighthearted Gear, and it's 6 ounces, okay? So 4 ounces is 1/4 pound, 8 ounces is 1/2 pound. If I were to wear all of this together, it's 10 ounces plus 2 pounds, so it's about 2.5 pounds for everything. All right. Now, once I've got this rain jacket on, now I'm wearing a full-on, waterproof puffy. Now I'm completely covered. I could get on my motorcycle and I could drive, 80 miles an hour in the rain. The rain can be hitting this thing and I'll stay warm inside, all right? Now, BÆRSkin is offering this option. You can buy the raincoat that they sell, but it's going to be a lot heavier. That's going to come out to maybe about 5 pounds altogether, and it costs like $300 or something. This raincoat that I'm wearing is from Lighthearted Gear. Costs somewhere between $50 all the way on up to maybe $150. It's pretty good. Over here, I've got the 1,000 fleece. This is 1,000 gram per square yard grid stop fleece material. This is from Lighthearted Gear. This is similar to what they sold at Melanzana in Leadville, Colorado. Yeah, you know what? This is good for hiking and whatnot. It does weigh about 10 ounces. And let me see it. It weighs about 10 ounces. And the funny thing is that once you get into like the 10 ounce range, there's a lot of different fleeces that function pretty well, and they all weigh about that same amount. Patagonia is selling a fleece called the R1 Air, the R1 Air ultra lightweight hoodie, and it weighs about 11 ounces. I've got the 120 gram Alpha Direct hoodie here, and this one I think is weighing 10 ounces. Yeah, so whether you get the Alpha Direct 120, which is kind of like the ultra lightweight option, it's the same weight as the other guys. You've got your 1,000 gram here, which is 10 ounces. You've got the 120 Alpha Direct here, which is 10 ounces. They're both like $100. And then here I've got, also for $100, I've got even the featherweight here. This is the Alpha Direct 90 gram per square yard fleece. And this weighs 6 ounces, okay? Now, where these things differ is that if you're wearing this one, the 6 ounce, 90 gram Alpha Direct hoodie, I'll show you what this looks like. Yeah, all right. So you can see how this is barely anything, really. I mean, this is just a little bit of fuzzy insulation, but it mimics down and it basically keeps you warm in here, and you can throw the Houdini on top. And now I've got myself a little puffy. It's coming in at 6 ounces, so that's 10 ounces altogether. There's 16 ounces in a pound, so it's less than half the weight of the BÆRSkin hoodie by itself. Where things get a little weird is if it starts raining. If it's raining and your raincoat is getting wet, if you try to wear the raincoat on top of this Alpha Direct fleece, you're gonna end up getting cold because the raincoat itself gets cold and it's gonna cool off your insulation if your insulation isn't enough. So if I wear this one, if I wear just this raincoat with this ultra lightweight fleece underneath, I'm gonna get cold because the raincoat is kind of cold and this fleece is just not thick enough to keep me warm. The 1,000 gram grid stop fleece also, this one really isn't quite enough either. You're gonna get cold if you only have a raincoat and this fleece. Once you've got this fleece on with the Houdini, now you know you can add the raincoat on top and that's gonna be warm enough. But you're adding weight. As you add the Houdini, that adds 4 ounces. You could have just gone with a heavier fleece. Alpha Direct 120, which is just as warm as the BÆRSkin Tactical Hoodie, this one only weighs 10 ounces. So the BÆRSkin hoodie is 32 ounces or 2 pounds, and this one is 10 ounces. So it's about a third. You could wear 3 of these and it would weigh the same. It would weigh the same as one BÆRSkin Tactical Hoodie. So that's the advantage of the Alpha Direct 120, is that it's so much lighter. You can just, you can carry this in your bag and put it on. It does the same amount. It provides you the same amount of warmth as a BÆRSkin Tactical Hoodie. Of course, it isn't as durable and it doesn't have as many bells and whistles, but you're gonna need to add another layer onto the BÆRSkin Tactical Hoodie anyway. You should put a protective windbreaker on top of the fleece in order to maximize the efficiency of the sweater and get as warm as possible and kind of transform the sweater into a puffy. You're gonna wanna add the shell. Now with the BÆRSkin Tactical Hoodie, you can add whichever shell you want. You can add a raincoat, like this one, or you can add the windbreaker like this one right here. Okay, and you're gonna be warm. Either you're gonna be waterproof or you'll be windproof, whichever. The same thing is true with the Alpha Direct 120. This does the same thing. To bring a windbreaker, this is enough puffy material that even though the rain gets cold, the raincoat won't cool you off if you have on the 120 because this provides enough warmth to just wear the raincoat on top. So the Alpha Direct 120 is 10 ounces and the rain jacket is 6.5 ounces, so that's 1 pound. Okay, so this system, which does everything, the Alpha Direct 120 with the rain jacket, it weighs the same. It weighs the same as this fleece. This fleece right here weighs the same as both of these together. Okay, so you can see how much more efficient this is. This fleece, the 2,000 gram fleece, it doesn't really function the way it should. This is not really a go-to piece of kit. The BÆRSkin hoodie, the BÆRSkin hoodie is twice as heavy, but it's so warm that, if you really want that extra warmth and if you want all these extra pockets and you want all of that durability, then you would want to go with the BÆRSkin hoodie. Now, the Melanzana style hoodie, this is a 1,000 gram grid stop fleece material, the same that you would get in Leadville, Colorado from Melanzana. This one is durable. It's got all the versatility to it because it's durable, but it's not very warm. All right, so this one, the 1,000 gram per square yard grid stop fleece material fleece hoodie from Melanzana, or this one is from Lightheart Gear. It has the durability of the BÆRSkin hoodie. You get all the versatility and durability that you get with the BÆRSkin, but this one is nowhere near as warm as the BÆRSkin. So, with the BÆRSkin hoodie, you're gonna start to sweat pretty quickly once you start gathering wood, chopping wood, doing any kind of work outside. you're gonna start to sweat. Whereas the Melanzana, it's the opposite. This one kind of keeps you cool, it keeps you covered. You can leave this on and you can get some exercise and it really works. You know, it's breathable enough that you don't overheat, you don't start to sweat, and you can leave it on. With the Melanzana, I would wear the Houdini on top. So the issue is that this hoodie, the Melanzana, is 12 ounces. Okay, so it's twice as heavy as the 90. This one is 6, this one is 12. It's twice as heavy. Okay, you get all the durability and the versatility, but you've still got to wear a Houdini on top. Really at the end of the day, it's just heavier. You know, it's twice as heavy. If you really care about how much you're carrying, you want to keep your pack as light as possible, you want to go with the 90. Okay, this is the Alpha Direct 90 right here. All right, this is the one. The Melanzana, it's got the durability, it's got the versatility, but it still really isn't very warm, and it weighs twice as much. You're talking about 6 ounces for the 90 and 12 ounces for the 1000, okay? Also, the Melanzana fleece is not warm enough to wear in the rain with just a raincoat. Okay, so in the raincoat is gonna get cold because of the cold rain that's on it. That's gonna cool off the Melanzana. You're not gonna feel warm with the raincoat and the Melanzana. You've gotta go triple layer. You gotta go windbreaker and then raincoat. You gotta wear all three. So you go 1,000 gram grid stop fleece material plus Houdini plus raincoat. You know, that's gonna keep you warm because the rain is cold. You wanna keep the rain off of you. The Houdini is gonna lock in the warmth from the Melanzana, and the Melanzana gives you that warmth. So altogether, okay, the raincoat is 6 ounces, the Houdini is 4, that's 10 ounces, plus 12 ounces, so that's 22 ounces for this system. The BÆRSkin hoodie is 32 ounces, the Melanzana, Houdini, and raincoat is 22, so it's 10 ounces lighter. Yeah.